Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Who are we? Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Who are we?
What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? We're the Real Talk Niner Talk crew, bringing you yet another live broadcast of Real Talk Niner Talk. And today we discuss the quarterbacks for the 2021, the wide receivers. The wide receivers for the 2021 season. I'm your host, Niner Style. And to my left, your right. In the middle today, we have my man from the west side, the best side. Give it up for Silverado Kev.
Kevy Kill.
And to the far right, the right. I'm gonna call him the king of the South.
Yeah.
Blacktown, Georgia. Give it up for Jew Hargrove.
What it is.
Jew the Great, aka Juju on that beat.
Juju.
What's going on, fellas? All right, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. Let's get into it, man. Wide receivers, man. I saw something on I forgot what site I was on. Huh? Yeah, KB. Well, KB wants to come back. That's obvious. But right. I saw something where they were saying wide receiver really isn't a need, a pressing need for us, and I disagree. Only because unfortunately we're not sure what Debo's health is going to be like, man. You know, because like he goes down, we're back in that. You know, so we do need some type of depth. You know, and I think with Juwan Jennings going down, and with Jalen Hurd, like I say, he's still a question mark to me. I know they're saying he's better now, but. It's a long way off, man. So yeah, we do need another quarterback. I mean, excuse me, I keep saying quarterback, wide receiver. Definitely need another receiver.
But
yeah, I don't know. I got quarterback on the brain, man.
He's still.
I'm just watching this thing on Josh Rosen. Maybe that could be it.
He's a little tipsy from last night. That's all.
No, man, I'm watching this thing on Josh Rosen, man. We're gonna get into that though, but that's for another show. We'll get into quarterbacks out. You know, I'll give you my take on that. But yeah, that's just got me all.
But as far as receiver wise though, so far on the ones we got, it's Ayuk, Debo, Hurd, Jennings, and Benjamin. So we got to do something. I don't want to come into the season with just that.
No. I think we definitely. I mean, if we got a shot at getting, you know, at least somewhere in the top 5, man. I mean,
after the first 2, everything else is like,
man.
I wouldn't say that. I think receiver. I think this is a deep class of receivers
on our roster now.
Yeah, as far as what we have. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. We're thin. We're actually thinner than people know.
Right.
But what I think is about, you mentioned Debo and his availability. I really believe only reason he's been hurt so much, along with Kittle, and is because of the way we have to use them.
Right.
And I mean, so
scheme.
Yes, he could be a running back that plays receiver once he gets a ball in his hands, but
I think he's doing a little more running back. He's playing more of a running back role than a receiver.
Right.
I agree.
Of course, the elephant in the room is, I mean, even though we're gonna do the show anyway, until we a solidified quarterback is like, does a receiver matter to a degree? But I do get, like you said, Debo, Ayuk. KB is a question mark. He wants to come back. We don't know if they're gonna give him $6 million or not.
I'll be honest with you. I'd love to have him back if we could make it work.
Yeah,
I'd love to have him back. I mean, like I said, I was hard on KB coming into the season. Excuse me, guys. 2019, I was hard on KB, man. Right. I was hard on him and Jimmy Ward because of their abilities to stay on the field and stay healthy. And being that some guys came out and balled out. I'm sorry, man. I had to apologize, man. I had to eat humble pie.
Hold on, has KB been hurt?
No, I'm sorry, not KB. Jimmy Ward's ability to stay on the field. It was Ward. I said there when I meant Ward. But listen here, guys. I mean, we got a list here that I would definitely like to discuss. At least the top 20 coming out of this draft, and I'd like to review it and go over it and just see what we think. You know what I mean? Just let me know when you guys are ready, and off we go.
Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, guys. Here's our list. The top 20. You can see at the top we got Jamar Chase. Our chances of getting him are probably slim to none.
Right.
I don't see him falling to 12, but I think everything. Devontae Smith, I don't know. No, I don't think
he out of reach. I think he out of reach too.
Yeah, We may be able to get everything I think from 3 and on can possibly fall to us.
He goes fast.
If Jalen Water can be if he get healthy, I mean I can see us taking him, man. But what I really want, man, I want somebody to take the top off. I need a burner, man.
Yeah, that's what we need. And y'all know who I'm going to, man. My guy.
What's his name? Is it on here? Because it's kind of hard for me to see back here. I'm old.
Yeah,
I know, right? I can't see it either.
Oh, all right.
Okay, well, we got
but don't sleep on Tony, Florida. Don't sleep on Tony, man.
Tony. Oh,
Kadarius
Tony. I see him number 9. He's ranked number 9. But it's funny because I've looked on other rankings, and I came up with this list. I forgot which site I actually went on to get it, but it was actually one of the most consistent when I compared all the sites.
Right.
As long as the top 4 to 5 was consistent, everything else below that I kind of just let slide because I know it's a sliding scale with this position. It's always going to be like that with beat writers and so forth. But like I said, this one here was the most consistent out of all of them. ESPN and all of them.
Right.
Like I say, my guy. This is actually a 25. This list was actually 25 long, and they had my guy number 23. My guy Marquez.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually number 23. He didn't make the top 20, but like I said, you really, with receivers, man, you never know, and that's the thing about the NFL. You just never know, man. But you can get a steal. I think this is the draft for the steals because you didn't have a season, and we didn't really get to see what everybody has. Leading up to this point, you really don't know what could break out. Is that fair to say?
Right.
I mean, but here's the thing, though, Don. Like,
mm-hmm.
At one point in time, I don't think we're gonna pick a receiver nowhere before the 3rd round.
No, I don't think so either. Which is why I think Marquez Stevenson is a good chance we're gonna end up grabbing him if he'll be there.
Hey, do you know where he's ranked at? Like in terms of
on this particular ranking, he's actually 23. It's 25. I just cut it off at 20, but he's actually 23.
Okay.
He's actually 23.
He definitely a burner, boy.
Yeah, 23.
Right.
He's a burner. And like I say, listen, man, you never know. Like nobody saw IU coming. Like I said, I don't get to see what's that? The Pac-12? Arizona?
Right, Arizona State. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it's Pac-12.
Pac-12. Yeah, I don't get to see much Pac-12, on this side of the globe. So I didn't know much about him, but I do know one thing though. He was leading the nation in yak.
And that's what Kyle looked for.
And like I say, man,
right.
These guys are professionals for a reason. They know what they're doing. They know what they're looking for. Is this the bonehead stuff? And I do want to take literally a half a second to discuss that shit show of a Super Bowl that was just disgusting to watch. Listen, man, if they they could have just saved us. If they want to throw flags all game and just give this guy a Super Bowl, they could have just spared us the watch time. Seriously,
at least have flags this game.
It wasn't even enjoyable. To be honest with you, at least for I don't think it was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable until it got out of hand.
Man, listen.
I mean, this was a terrible Super Bowl, man.
It was. It really was.
I just felt good seeing the Chiefs get stifled like
that. Right.
Yeah, like nobody wants to see a blowout in the Super Bowl. All right, and we're back. Let me check we have a few messages here, a couple of comments, and as usual, we have the Queen herself, Panama. Stevenson going to be around the 5th round. I agree, Panama. He's definitely going to be around later for us. I definitely think he's our guy. He's plug and play right away.
Panama official like an antique pistol, boy.
Man. Yeah, Stevenson is plug and play. He's plug and play, man. And the dude's a burner. To me, he's a younger version of Marquise. What was it? Guy we just got rid of. Goodwin, right? Better. I think a younger version, hopefully better. Like I say, his college highlights look great, but we got to see him on the pro level.
The thing about Goodwin that hindered him was he was pretty much a one-trick pony. He can run
right.
He didn't really run the whole route tree, and not just that. He wasn't a contested catch kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Goodwin, he was just a track star, man. He was just a track star.
Right. His hands he had questionable hands.
Right.
You know, and I always said if he can get them hands together. You know what his claim to fame was, his signature game was? When they played the Jets and he burnt. Remember, Revis was this, you know, it was the mystique of Revis. Revis was the baddest dude in the league at that time.
Right.
And he burnt Revis twice on Monday Night Football.
When he played for Buffalo.
When he played for Buffalo, he burnt them twice. I saw that game.
Yeah.
That's when Revis started to go on the down clear, and it started with Marquise Goodwin. But he wasn't really much after that, man. We picked him up based on that, and I don't know, man.
Now, I got a question excuse me, from both of y'all boys in terms of receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And we've heard this since Kyle Shanahan got here. Like, do y'all really feel we need this big guy at receiver? I mean, I think it will help. I don't think it's necessarily a need, but it's also good to have.
I think that's why he probably took Jalen Hurd. He's 6'4", former
big
running
body.
back, but the boy, big body, the boy got talent.
Yeah, he does. I like him. I think he's different. I think the kid is different. I definitely like Jalen.
But
Juwan Jennings.
If we want another big body receiver, we want to go through free agency. Allen Robinson to be out there.
He's Allen Robinson.
But see, this is the thing. We're not trying to break the bank for no receiver when that's not a pressing need for us. I don't see the sense in us, you know, breaking the bank for a receiver. Hey, Drew, you may want to go out and come back in. You're frozen. We can hear you, but you're frozen.
Hey, I thought that boy was thinking for a minute. White bullshit.
Nah, man.
Like, that boy didn't think hard.
Yeah.
Praying, thinking, one of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we definitely got him.
I would love to see Jenna get a shot too, bro.
Yeah. Well, we got Rolls Royce. We ain't taking a receiver to about the 4th round. I'll say probably. I would say later than that. To be honest with you, I would say more like 5th. You know, I think Panama had it right, about 5th round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think we even think about receiving until way down there.
Right. Oh yes, Rose, we're live, man. We just caught up in our discussion here. You know, sometimes we don't. Let me.
Nice screen black. You fade the black.
Yeah, sometimes we just get caught up in the discussion and we don't get to the comments as fast as we like to. But trust and believe, anything that's sent to us, we will get to and address. But yeah, I agree. Okay, now he sees this. There you go. Keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. Well, we ain't taking. Okay, I'm sorry, Rose. We were back. So 0-1. Got Panama always laughing. What you laughing at, Panama? Rolls Royce. What up, guys? Respect. Right on.
Hey, yeah, man. Dave cool as hell too, man.
Who?
Oh, Rolls Royce.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, man. I know.
Yeah, Kev, you know everybody, man. What am I talking about?
Right.
Kev is like, you know.
Kev a celebrity, man. He a celebrity.
Yeah. Hey, Drew, man, your screen is black. I can see you in the waiting room. Yeah, your screen is black, man.
So,
what's going on over there in the South, man? What's going on down there?
I'm about to leave and come back.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I know a few people.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you're the faithful of all faithfuls, man. King Faithful. You're gonna change that name from Silverado Kev to King Faithful. You know,
King Faithful.
Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Out of Utah. What's going on, man? Thanks for checking in. Come on in. Share alike, man. Just hit that like button for us, faithfuls. We just want the channel to pop, man. And so far so good. I definitely appreciate the help and the support from you guys.
Hey, I don't care how long y'all did. 2, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. I appreciate y'all tapping in one time.
Yeah. Hey, and like we say, this is the Real Talk Niner Talk. You know, this is for the voice of the true faithful. I mean, everything ain't always gonna be pretty on this show. We're not gonna always, you know, fall in line with popular opinion. You know, we are gonna speak our minds, and and like I said, we welcome, anyone who opposes what we say. It's okay. You know, nobody's gonna curse you out. Nobody's gonna argue with you. Nobody's gonna be a negative or.
I'm glad you brought that up because I'm in about 3.6 billion different Facebook groups, Niner groups. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it'd be a shame to see sometimes just because somebody don't agree with somebody. What you're arguing for? You just don't agree. I'm like, ain't no need to start. Oh, you sound stupid. Look, you have no right to tell nobody else they sound stupid because they don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so on this show, we don't do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We don't agree sometimes. So I'll be damned.
Right, but we're not gonna start name calling and all that nonsense.
But
not necessary.
get back to you right quick. You know what? Now read that comment right quick. So go ahead.
Yeah, we got Rolls Royce. You says Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. Glad to know. Glad we learned his name. I'd rather call him Dave than Rolls Royce. And we'd like to get more personal with our guests and our comments. What do you think of trading back at 12 and taking the best O-line on the board? Absolutely. I'm cool with all that, man. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But let me ask you this, Dave. Let me ask you this. What do we do at quarterback now? If that's the case? Well, we can't really even say that because let's say if the football gods bless us with DW4, that 12 is not going to be there. I can tell you that now. We definitely giving that up. That won't be there. But we're speaking in the case that the 12 is there. Would trading back make sense? Absolutely. We can do whatever we want with 12, to be honest with you. We're in a beautiful position.
What's sad is, Dave and Don, what's sad is we really can't say nothing until we find out what the QB situation is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? We can't bust a move. You feel me?
You're right. Hollywood Kev. There you go, Panama. That's his new name. We're going to call him Silverado, a.k.a. Hollywood Kev. You're right. Doing everybody, man. Kev get more shouts on this show, I'm telling you. It's a beautiful thing, though, man.
It's kind of a conundrum. It's really a real complicated situation because you really can't say what we're going to do a receiver until we have a solid quarterback. There you go.
There you go. He's back.
It feels good to be back.
I said, I know you're black, brother, but that black screen is a bit much.
I ain't that black.
You know what I'm saying? So look, you missed. I was asking. I was saying like pretty much we kind of stuck to a degree until we find out who the starting quarterback is. We really can't call no shots.
Right? No, we can't. Hey, Drew, just real quick, man. Just want to let y'all boys back on, man, from Utah. You remember Ryan from Utah?
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, he's back with us, man. Glad to have you, man. Glad to know we our reach is getting out there, man. Utah.
Hey, that comment right there. We signed Josh Rosen. Now, don't kill me.
I'm thinking the same thing. Go ahead.
I'll feel better starting the season with Josh Rosen than I did starting the season with Brian Hoyer.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's be honest, man. Josh Rosen, may not be a bad choice. I mean, he has a better arm than Jimmy. Can we agree to that?
I know this is a receiver show, but I'm releasing Jimmy and I'm gonna start Josh Rosen if we don't get a quarterback. If we don't trade for Deshaun Watson,
yes,
I'm starting Josh Rosen.
I'm for that. I'm for that.
I would save that money, release Jimmy, release Ford, Rich Bird, bring in Alice Mack, and I'm signing all our guys back that we want.
Right.
And to be honest, Josh Rosen kind of got a bad deal. And I'm not team Josh Rosen the way Grant was. And I watched that video where Grant was just, Josh Rosen.
Right.
We got to get you on here, Grant. Matter of fact, I need to call you. I'm saying I'm
yeah. We can definitely rock out with him. We got Rose. We got your boy Dave back. I want a mobile guy who can get the ball to BA and Debo. Absolutely.
Rosen is fairly mobile.
Man, listen, Dave. You're on the right show. Because you that's been our sentiment from the inception of this podcast, man. That's all we've been saying. We want a competent quarterback who can get these guys the ball. I'm tired of Debo and Brandon being gadget players. These guys can run routes, man. These guys are studs, but we can't tell because we ain't got a quarterback who can throw them the damn ball. Now Josh Rosen does have an arm and he can get the ball to them guys. He's younger.
You put him in the right system, man. He wasn't a first round pick for nothing.
Well, let's look at it this way. We could win with Jimmy because Jimmy could play within the system. You get Josh to play. You get a younger guy who's with a better arm to play within the system, more mobile. I don't see what Jimmy's production can't be replaced with Josh Rosen. Why can't it be? I'm okay with this. But in the interim, what we have to do, we have to draft one of these young boys out of college, one of these young guys, and mold them behind them. Josh and Lone, I'm not gonna be comfortable with that. You gotta go in the draft. You gotta go shopping and pick up something and get it together. Because who like I always say, who develops better than the 49ers?
Right.
Now that's one thing we do. We develop.
But if we go that route, are we saying we giving up on winning a Super Bowl this season?
Not really. No, I can't say that.
Hey, It's fucked up as this may sound. Excuse my French. Damn it, we real talk. It's fucked up as this may sound.
Right.
Josh Rosen can make the throws that Jimmy couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I don't know that. I don't know about that. And then think about this, Jew. Our defense is going to be back.
But
a defense can cover up a lot, man. It can make a quarterback,
But at the same time, we just gotta pick up some people on the offensive line. I'm not comfortable with coming in with that same line.
Yes. Well, Rolls Royce, he addressed that. Like, should we trade back and get the best O line on the board? Absolutely. We definitely have. I'm definitely all for.
Hey,
going
what I would do is I would re-sign Trent Williams. I would draft old boy from Alabama, Linwood. What his name is? Linwood, whatever. Left tackle. I play him at right tackle. I move McGlinchey.
Some of these guys you can mix around, right?
I move McGlinchey over to right guard. I'm gonna sign Alex Mack, put him at center, and then I'll leave Thomas in that left guard, and we'll go like that.
Right on. Our boy Ryan here, he agrees with Dave, and we have our first cousin.
Man, he can't do much. Yeah, hopefully he can stand there and block.
Right.
He eating cheeseburgers and baked potatoes and everything.
Right.
Tony Dean, I'm fixing to come by. This must be your cousin, Jew.
Yeah, that's my family.
You got to do something, man. I don't know what's going on at Jew's house, man. he can't. I told him he's black, but I know he was that black. You know.
He's not a fan too.
Right on, Tom. Welcome to the show, brother. Okay, we got our first cousin. Everybody know Dave Edmondson is the first cousin of the Real Talk 9 to Talk crew. He's our first cousin, and we give him praise. And we look to have him back on with us shortly. What did you say? What did you say, Dave? Rosen has a better arm and is more mobile than Garoppolo. If they give him an actual shot, he could win the job. Absolutely. I don't think he got to win. I think he's got the job. He's by far the best.
He got a shot because we're going to release Garoppolo. He got a shot now.
And that should save it. With Garoppolo being on, that should give us what, 23 mil? It's going
to be him and a rookie battling it out.
Well, how much money are we saved by cutting this guy?
Who?
Garoppolo?
Yeah.
26.
Oh, man, we're going to. Yep.
So we can sign that. We can sign damn near everybody with that.
Right. Like I said. And then you can throw in Rich Bird and Ford behind him. Man,
for the most part, Rosen doesn't really hurt us cap-wise. I mean, at the end of the day, we kind of got him for free.
We just re-signed him for like $700 and something thousand.
That's what I said. We damn near got him for free. Dave, if Cliff Kingsbury doesn't get the job in Arizona, Rosen's still the Arizona starter. Okay.
Hey, Dave, I always come with slugs.
Yeah. We everybody knew Kingsbury was gonna take Murray, man. We all knew that.
Yeah, that was no secret.
What I'm finna say now, it's only one position, but it'll help if we can get old Alex Mack in here at center. You know what I'm saying?
I would like that. I would like that. That would really help that O-line, man. That would really help that O-line, man. Get that O-line. And this is what I'm saying. We build that O-line. We put the investment into that O-line, man. I'm giving Josh got a shot. He got a hell of a shot if we could protect him too.
Right.
Come on, man. Trey Lance is my draft crush. Boy can play.
I don't want no parts of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rolls Royce. I'm not gonna totally knock Trey Lance. I'm for it. I'm for all these guys. To me, the only plug and play guys at 1 and 2, I think, is of course the boy out of Clemson. And my man, what's his name? Wilson.
But if we go
only two that are plug and play, I think everything else below that, all projects. None of these guys are finished.
If we go Trey Lance, though, I'm not playing him for at least 2 seasons.
Right. That's exactly, Jew. Yo, listen, you keep Rosen in there. Like I told you guys last week when you guys were saying we were talking about signing an old dude out of Atlanta, Matty Ice, for a year. I'm like, a year is not going to cut it. It's no way, you're going to have a rookie sit on the bench, hold a clipboard for a year. He's going to come in the following year and take us to a Super Bowl. You're going to at least need at least 2 seasons. So I think any of these guys we get after 2, are definitely project guys. None of these guys are plug and play.
I will say, I'm still personally in the DW4 sweepstakes until we.
Yes, absolutely. Like you said, we can get him until we can.
The more I think about it, it would take a nice little haul to get him in here, unless, like I said on the past couple of shows, unless we're the team he wants to go to, and we're like, oh, he want to come here? I will give you 2 firsts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at that point, the Texans have no control. It's going to
Right.
get to a point where they have no choice but to trade him.
Right.
And
All he got to do is just start missing camp, everything, practices, mini camps, OTAs. Just sit out. Don't show up for nothing. They'll get rid of him then.
Just you saying just
So-
show out. Just show your ass. Completely show
Just
out.
show your ass. Don't come to nothing. No,
Panama's back. When they showed CJ, Jimmy, and Josh on the field during practice, Rosen had the best footwork. I think Rosen's better than listen, he's better than Jimmy G.
right.
You know, in my humble opinion. What do I know? I think he's better than Jimmy G.
hey, I'm right there with you, boss.
Okay. Okay.
Hey man, the only reason Jimmy G got this much love because he played behind Tom Brady.
Right. Right.
That was it.
You know what it was too? We all fell in love with Jimmy
In 5
G.
games.
Because
He was still a mystery, guys. Nobody knew. Remember, Jimmy hadn't completed a full season at that point. So he was still, and like I said, when you're losing and you're getting your ass kicked like we were, anybody that can stop the bleeding, you're going to gravitate to. Sorry. It's like a starving dog. He going where the food is. You know, so if Jimmy's coming in and he's winning some games for us, you know, we thinking this is our savior, not knowing that this guy's fool's gold. Jimmy was fool's gold all along. And my honest opinion, man, I feel Jimmy G is nothing more than a decorated backup.
Right.
I said from day one. You know, even though he won them 5 games, I need to see more than that. You need to show me some consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know,
well, let's get to Ryan's comment, guys. Ryan says, keeping Rich Scangarello as our QB coach may be the best thing that happens to Rosen. Well, that's supposed to be Jimmy's savior. Then they say Jimmy was going to come back and make a comeback because we got Scangarello back in the building. Right. Whatever. Like you say, I agree, Ryan. He's a hell of a coach. And like I say, nobody develops better than the 49ers, man. Say what you want, but we get them boys playing. We get them boys up to speed.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love Mac. Switch McGlinchey to guard, get a tackle, or pray that McGlinchey walks up. The kid from Ohio. Yeah, McGlinchey, they gotta give him some burgers and steak. He need to eat burgers and steak, you know, and protein shakes all off season, man. That's what the dude need, man. You know, that vegan shit ain't gonna work it, man. You know, you can't follow Staley. Staley was a tail in his career when he started that. You know, you're in the prime of your career. You can't afford to be doing that, man.
I'm all for being healthy and all that, but you playing football, boss.
Thank you.
You know what I'm talking about?
You do that shit later. You can do that shit when you retire like Joe Staley did.
Exactly. We got Rolls Royce. I hear J.J. Watts is going to get released. Niners got to try to get him on the D line. Watt, Kinlaw, and Bosa. You know, we discussed that actually a couple of shows back, Rolls. And I'll be honest, man, while I like Watts, it's the injury history with him that scares me. And after coming off the season we had, I'm scared to death to deal with guys like that.
If we can get him for cheap, though, if we don't pay him,
if we can get him on the super cheap, I'd do it.
Like we did with Ziggy and all these boys.
But what? Okay, this is my thing. What happened with Ziggy and them guys?
They came right in and got hurt. What Ziggy did.
Ziggy had a torn tricep, I think it was, right?
Yep.
Listen, man, y'all already know what my saying is on the show, man. Y'all know my saying. The best ability is what?
Availability. But we don't know. We could get him and he can stay perfectly healthy and play like J.J. Watt. He probably has something to prove.
Maybe I'm a little biased because I want Alden Smith.
I want Alden too.
Hey, maybe I'm a little biased.
We could probably bring in both of them.
We free that money. We get these guys. Get out of these top heavy contracts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get out of some of the top heavy contracts. We should be able to stack it up. Our choices were Jimmy G or Hoyer. We had no real choice at the time. Exactly.
Those wasn't the choices because the draft came and we could have got Mahomes or Watson.
Yeah, but see, Kyle didn't see the vision because Kyle had a love affair with your boy. You know,
they had a plan, and their plan was to take Solomon Thomas. That was the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah, but he had a plan. He had a plan. You know, he had his man crush on your boy. You know, that guy we discussed last week.
Son of a
But you had to do it, man. You know we don't talk about guys like that in here, man. You know what?
If I'm not mistaken,
start throwing shit. You know, I'm sorry, go ahead, you. You know how we
If
do. You
I'm
say
not
certain names, you start flipping shit over and throwing
right,
shit. Dude.
I apologize, I forgot. But if I'm not mistaken or not, by the time the draft came, he was already going to Minnesota. I thought.
Man,
Um,
don't give me
no, he wasn't. Actually, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't going by then. He was not.
But
That's just
still,
before he left Minnesota. Washington was he was still with Washington at the time. He was still with Washington at the time, and I'm just so glad we didn't pull the trigger on that
right.
and somebody stopped Kyle. You know, because Kyle can't. You know, he got an issue with it. Comes this guy. You know,
Hey,
like we said last week, we didn't get it.
I still don't. But
You know that guy got a problem.
I'm over here thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really getting excited. You know what I'm saying? But with a guy like Rosen that's capable, I mean, shit, Debo, Ayuk, hell, Bourne, Kittle, all of them gonna have many more opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You know, actually, just to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we want DW4. You know, but being realistic, it's not very realistic that we're gonna end up getting him. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not gonna say it's not realistic. It just doesn't seem very possible.
Okay.
Capable or likely. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem very likely that we'll land them, but it's not impossible.
But if we go into this season, even if we go into the season with Rosen at quarterback, y'all already know the fan base is going to tear them up because they feel like they didn't do enough because the Rams and the Cardinals and everybody, you know,
we sat by idly and watch everybody make moves except for us. You're right.
And I feel the same way sometimes, man. But listen,
that's why coming into this show, having a show and a discussion about receivers is kind of obsolete because we don't even know who we're gonna have throwing them the ball.
Throwing them the ball, yeah. And like I said, if we want our guys to stay happy campers, they're gonna have to find somebody to get these guys the ball. They're not gonna be happy after a while. You can't get them the ball. What's the sense? We all know receivers are divas. You know Debo's a diva. He wants the ball. But then again, Debo got to stay healthy too.
Right.
And I'm telling you, the less Debo got to run jet sweeps and line up in the backfield, I think he's gonna stay.
Right.
And that's me. You know what I'm saying? You know, but and something
else.
I
think. Go ahead, Gil.
You know, speaking of quarterbacks getting the ball, I read something right before the show. It said Tom Brady averaged 3.5 air yards per pass last night. You know what I'm saying? So it don't got to be down the field type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't.
But you need to make the throws. Only difference between this year and last year with Jimmy missed the throws that Brady made.
Well, exactly. And all I kept saying to myself was, damn, this could have been us out there with Brady leading us. I don't know if I'm out of line for that, but that's how I felt. This could have been us in the Super Bowl with Brady leading us.
Man, Mike
then again, with all the injuries we had.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing, though.
And the only thing that puts doubt in my mind is the fact that we had so many injuries. And I think even with the injuries, we didn't went a lot further with this guy. All we needed was a competent quarterback.
You got to look at it. With the injuries we did have, we was in a lot of these games. Quarterbacks they lost the games for us. Mullins lost us like 4 games with interceptions.
Forget about it, man.
Hey, so speaking of receivers, to get back on track, I think we all agree Trent Taylor gone.
Right.
I think he's out of there.
Richard James.
I mean, they
might be contract. Listen, man, let me tell you this.
Right.
If they pick up my boy, you know, and I'm gonna pull him up right now. Where's he at? I got his stuff here.
Richard James, all depend on if they get somebody else that can do what he do or not. But I'm pretty sure they could because he don't do shit but call fair catches when he got 20 yards of space in front of him.
All he do is grab the ball and run to the sideline, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, look, Marquez Stevenson. We get this guy here. Bye-bye, Richie James. You don't need him. The dude's a complete burner.
Wait a minute. Wait. Was he hurt?
Who's that?
I was thinking the same thing. 20 receptions for 307 yards.
Well, I don't know if he played. Yeah, I think he was hurt. He was hurt. I think a season last. I think it was early in the season. He was hurt. He was.
But I'm like, damn, this 20 grabs.
Yeah, right. I was saying
Yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah. But the guy's talent, you can't knock it, man. You've seen it for yourself, Kevin.
Hey, man,
the burner.
If Kyle want him, he'll get him.
Yeah. Well, we got Rolls Royce back with us. He says, no to mine. He's a statue. I don't know. I've been hearing different things about him.
I don't know about that, man. I watch Mon play.
Yeah, I've heard that he can scramble.
And I watch Mon move. When Mon played my Gators, when Mon played Florida, that boy ran that thing, threw that thing, everything. So,
Right.
Oh, he's too tall. Oh, you try to say.
Too tall for a guard. Well, we got to do something. He's got to bulk up or something. We got to do something more, man, because the guy is clearly a bust. You're paying them all laughing.
Well, look, man, I've been saying this for a while now, man, and even back to our last Super Bowl run, with Cap and all that. Our O-line, we've always been maulers, great run blockers, but subpar in pass pro.
Right.
And I know Kyle puts more stock in guys that can run block, but
that can run block. Yeah, because his whole scheme is predicated off the run.
But the offensive line we had during the Cap run was 10 times better than the offensive line we got now.
Oh yeah.
With your Potty, Davis, Goodwin, Staley, them on that line, man, it was awesome.
Yeah, fact, not fiction. You know what I'm saying? But
know what I mean? So
even them were average at best in pass pro.
Right.
Yeah, but let me tell you, you're right. They were a good line, man. Let me tell you, man, we used to run that pistol, man.
Yeah.
Boys coming out that pistol, we used to get downfield in that pistol.
Only thing they had trouble with was guard and speed guys coming off the edge.
Right. That's why I said I was going to say that. Kyle's whole scheme is set off of speed. With more about speed.
That middle of that line was stout though, with your Potty and Davis. That middle of the line was stout with Goodwin.
Yep. Which I just told you that. That's your cousin Tone.
What's up, cuz?
Okay, we got Tay Pritchard. What's going on? That's your boy Dave. I mean, Kev. It's your boy Tay.
Oh, what up, Tay, man?
Very well. Could have been us with Brady, Mahomes or Watson, but Kyle is stubborn as hell. Yeah.
It still is.
Let me tell you something, man. I would be, I wouldn't be surprised to go with Kev's theory last week.
There's a conspiracy out there. You hear what I'm saying? There's a conspiracy. A C-O-N conspiracy.
Hey.
Yeah, well, you both you guys said it. I mean, I didn't say I agree with it, but I didn't go on a limb to say it. Y'all felt Kyle don't want no melon in that under center.
But see, Kyle still dropped the ball this season when Brady called and wanted to come here, and he chose to stick with Jimmy G.
Yeah,
I'm never taking Jimmy G over Tom Brady. I don't give a damn how old Brady is.
Yeah.
I'll take 45-year-old Brady over Jimmy G.
But guess what? Kyle ain't got no worries because what they do after that? They signed him no 5-year extension. So, he ain't worrying about losing his job. So he doing all kind of bullshit, but eventually it's going to catch up with him.
And somewhere ain't talked about yet, man. I'm telling you, they saying that ankle a lot worse than what they talking about.
I heard Raheem said that too.
Raheem said what?
Mostert said Jimmy G ankle is a lot worse than what they told the public.
I can believe it. I can definitely believe it.
And whenever you hear folks talk about Jimmy and give him all the praise, he's a great leader. He wins. Really? Has anybody ever said he's a great quarterback? I don't think I heard it.
Yeah, I mean, and let's set the record and let's really talk about that. People who want to give Jimmy all this slack, all these excuses. Listen, I don't hate Jimmy G. I don't dislike Jimmy G. Jimmy was my guy. Like I said, I was like everybody else in the faithful. I just want the bleeding to stop. And for the most part, he did come in and stop the bleeding. But it got to a point where now we need Jimmy to go into that next gear. And he just don't have it. I'm sorry. He just does not have it. Now, the year that everybody's, so fascinated with was the 19 season. Remember, he threw 13 interceptions that season. He averaged about 2 interceptions a game.
No, you're talking about 17.
No, 19. The year we went to the Super Bowl, that's the year of our Super Bowl appearance. Jimmy threw 13 interceptions, man. Don't look it up. Don't take my word for it.
Okay.
He threw 13 interceptions. Jimmy threw about 2 interceptions per game. He averaged about 2 per game. And I'm sorry, that's not good. That's not cool. That's not cool. You look at our home game that year against Seattle. You know, he's in there with the shaky feet, scared to death. You know. But those interceptions is what cost us. Remember, we were in control of that game. He threw that interception, and my man, who's the linebacker? Not Wagner. Was it KJ? KJ Wright. They scored coming out the second half. Not it was Clowney. No, it was Clown. I'm sorry, it was Clowney. Then Clowney got the interception, and they cut the lead to like, what was it, 3? Cut it down. We think we were up like 10 zip. They got
we was up 10-0.
Yeah. But that turnover, that pick six, put him right back in the game, and that changed the whole momentum. And that dude was hearing footsteps the rest of the game. Jimmy was scared to death the rest of the game, and that's what we don't need. Jimmy just don't have no heart to me. We don't need that, man. We need somebody gonna go in there with some heart, man. Jimmy do not have no heart, and that's one thing I will say about Brady. I'm the last person who's ever gonna praise that dude. You know, because I'm a true faithful, and Montana's the GOAT. You know, I'm always going to go with Montana being the GOAT. But I will say this for Brady, and I watched him last night. He's uncomfortable. I'll tell you, every great quarterback, what defines a great quarterback, a good quarterback, is those who can be, I'm sorry, hold on one sec, guys. There you go. Yeah, those who can be comfortable in the uncomfortable. Meaning this dude could stand in. There was all kind of chaos going around Brady. He stood there cool and relaxed and just let the ball go. Joe Montana, guys like that had it. Joe Cool. They call him Joe Cool for a reason. They can have all kind of chaos and shit scrapping going on around them. And them guys stay in the focus. They stay focused, locked in, go through their progressions and make throws, man. Jimmy can't do that.
He was like, ow!
Yeah. Yeah.
They coming.
We need that gift on there. Ow, we need Michael. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
but, I mean, Jimmy just don't have it, man. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I mean, listen, man. We don't hate you, but we want to win. And, those who can't understand that, I'm sorry.
That's why.
Jump back on topic. Another question. So let's say everybody's healthy, right? So we know it's Debo 1, or you can swap. Debo.
I'm going Ayuk 1. Ayuk gonna be my 1.
Ayuk is definitely number 1, right?
Debo. So everybody healthy. Let's just say KB come back. Everybody healthy, including Jalen Hurd. Who's your number 3?
I'm going Jalen Hurd.
Jalen Hurd?
I'm going Jalen Hurd. So I'm putting Jalen Hurd.
I disagree with that, guys. I said KB.
I'm gonna put Hurd in the slot.
Well,
I'm going Hurd.
Hurd healthy before I give him that 3 spot.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, if he stay healthy, if Hurd stay healthy for a full season, I'll put him at the 3 spot.
Hey, Jew, I haven't seen enough. Hurd's been hurt a lot.
Right.
He been out of football. He ain't playing.
Well, we said if they stay healthy, everybody healthy. If he stay healthy, I'll put him at the 3 spot.
Okay, well, considering what we saw, if he could come back running people over like he did that preseason, and like I said, we can't go too much off that preseason game which was 2 years ago. I mean, we don't know what to expect from him.
We don't know, but the boy can.
We do know what to expect from KB. Let's be honest. We do know what to expect for KB.
And I'm gonna tell you exactly what to expect.
I would take KB at number 3. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you what to expect from KB though.
Okay.
You can expect for KB to make spectacular catches when he's not supposed to, but you can get KB by himself and throw it to him. He's gonna drop that motherfucker.
And so you know what?
Yeah, but he's made it. But he's made it when we needed him to. He's high percentage in the red zone.
I mean, red zone. I'm putting KB out there. Red zone.
Hey, he made some very contested catches late last
right.
year.
I'm sorry, we got Tay back. I'm sorry. Okay, this must have been back when we were talking Jimmy.
What up, little bro?
Yes, his ankle's bad right now. He said it in an interview. Jimmy shouldn't have gotten the surgery.
He got to get the hell up out of here, Tay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like I said, we understand all that, but I'm sorry. You know? Look at Panama. I think we put Panama on the panel. Panama just laughed the whole show. What you got to say, Panama? She laughed the whole show, Jack.
We got to go get that Martin gift when he say, Pig.
Uh-huh.
I can find it. I can find it. You know, I'll
Yeah,
find it.
yeah. Well, get it to me, Jack. You know the deal.
Yeah.
Tay, we got Tay back. Hurt was actually supposed to be the number 3 going into this season, but of course got hurt. He has
Right.
all the tools, just isn't durable. I agree, Tay. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
I'm telling you, man, if that boy stay healthy, he gonna be a monster, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So what about Jawan Jennings?
Jawan Jennings.
Let me tell you something. I think Jawan is special, man. I think we need to give Jawan a shot.
At Tennessee, Jawan, he looked a lot faster than he ran in the 40, and he got good hands. The boy get up and make contested catches.
And that's what we need, man. We need somebody who can bully dudes. Because let me tell you, that with Kittle is a problem. Going across the middle,
but see,
that you put him with Kittle,
I get a
problem.
But see, with Jawan Jennings being a bully out there, I get a Anquan Bolden feel from with him being not so fast, but the boy big, strong.
You need that sometimes. Listen, man, we get into them 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 situations, man. You need them kind. That's what those guys need to be on the field.
We don't need
everything
him to
can't
run
be slants. Everything can't be a fucking screen. Everything can't be. We need this. We need to take some shit sometime.
We don't need Jennings running the 20-yard go route. Man,
no,
run 10 yards, run 5 yards, catch the ball, and make something happen.
Listen, you remember Brandon Marshall?
Yeah.
Right.
That's Jawan Jennings, man. Brandon Marshall. Just box him up, line him, body him up, go up and get it. That's all he had to do.
Oh, you talking about not okay, yeah, Brandon Marshall. Okay, yeah.
Brandon Marshall, yeah. He's played with the Giants, Chicago, the Giants, Denver. He's been around a little bit. But
like I said,
he's a big body dude.
He ain't the fastest, he's a big body dude.
Yeah, Anquan Bolden wasn't the fastest, but he was a big body. He go up and get it. That 50-50 shit, he gonna get it. And like I said, when you
Jennings coming in at what, 6'3". You got Jennings coming in at 6'3", Hurd at 6'4". And the boys can stay healthy and put them up there with Debo and Ayuk. Man, shit.
Who can beat us when we're healthy? This is what I'm saying.
Man, come on, man.
Let me ask you this, man. What do you guys think of re-signing Reed?
Reed.
Yeah. I've heard Pitt's been out there, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I would love to go Kyle Pitts, but
me too.
It's not a position of need.
But if we get good quarterback play, we can re-sign Reed and go Reed Kittle.
Let me ask you this, Drew. So if you got engine problems, do you go out and buy rims?
Nah.
You buy luxury? That's what we be doing. If we listen, we know we got the interior O-line and that secondary that needs to be addressed. What the hell would we be doing out there? Why would we let's just make the take pits?
So by analogy though.
Yeah, you know I'm the king of analogies, man.
That's amazing.
I should change my name at Niner Style to at Mr. Analogy because you know I go all day with analogy. But it's true. It would make no sense to get
take pits right there. It make no sense.
Yeah.
No sense.
And like I said, we only need to look at wide receiver because of Debo's uncertainty with Debo and his health.
Right.
That's the only reason why I look for wide receiver because at the end of the day, another reason why we don't really need another to be stressing wide receiver because we don't play a 13 personnel anyway. We don't really go three wideouts like that.
To be honest with you, the only receiver we had this season that didn't miss games due to injuries was KB. Everybody else missed time.
Right. You got Tay said, would y'all entertain the idea of Dak Prescott?
If it made sense, and he came and took a pay cut.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But Dak want to get paid. Dak want to get paid.
Let Reed go. Too expensive.
Dak's gonna win.
Yeah, Dave. You don't think we can afford Reed? He can't be asking for top shelf money. He can't be asking for big money with his injury history.
Right,
no way.
Right. I think Reed will take a discount to stay.
He better. Shit. He hurt every season. He was hurt this season
because probably one or two more concussions and his career over with.
Listen, he can't guarantee you 16 games.
Right. He was hurt too.
Yeah, Jennings is similar to Mike Evans to me. Mike Evans is a little faster. He can be special. We have a lot of talented young guys. Just have to develop them at this point. I agree. And Tay, who develops better than the 49ers, baby? Who develops better than us? Nobody. And where's the Harbaugh?
And I mean,
nobody.
With some of the new coaches they brought in, I mean, the development of these players gonna only get better, man. So,
yeah.
I mean, like man, we got to get a QB that can get these boys the ball.
Guys the ball. Yeah. Other than jump balls, KB has the advantage over Hurd. Don't forget Jennings. We got him in case Hurd didn't work out. Hurd should be converted to the second tight end. I've heard that. They were talking about using him as a tight end.
They were talking about moving tight end when we drafted him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I've heard that. And see, he's a guy you can do a lot with. That's one thing. Cal likes guys like that.
But don't forget, man, when Hurd was that rookie year, Hurd had players want to fight. He was fighting at every practice because that ball was blocking motherfuckers to the ground. He was taking.
Listen, I love his skill set. I love the dog in him. But you guys know
you just gotta stay healthy. You just gotta stay healthy.
The best ability is, I'm gonna get that. We got to find that GIF. And I got to play that because I'm tired of saying it. The best ability is availability. Damn it!
Right.
Listen, you can have all. That's like I'm gonna give you another analogy.
But we the 49ers. We don't give up on dudes that's hurt. Jimmy Ward was hurt every year for the first 4 years.
That's true. And I can understand it. Why we couldn't get this motherfucker? I'm like, listen, man, the guy can't stay healthy.
Ward hurt. Tard always hurt. Who else always hurt that we got over on this squad? Oh, George Kittle always hurt.
But George, no, but see, George, I'm gonna take George out of that because George will play through some shit quick. George played his first couple of seasons with that bad ankle.
That George would get
hurt. The game. And my man played through some stuff, and I don't like how they did him. And you know who I'm talking about, Matt Breida. Matt Breida. Let me tell you, Matt Breida. How many games Matt Breida went out second quarter with an bad ankle, but finished the game.
But we are the king of hurt players. We are the king of hurt players.
Which is why JJ Watt scares me.
And like you said, Nick Bosa injury prone too.
Okay, well this year I wouldn't say that. Well, this year, okay, this year.
And college, high school, college, in NFL, he been hurt everywhere he been.
Okay, well look, you figure that play with the Jets, that was more of a freak play. That was a football play. Okay,
he still were hurt.
That doesn't happen. Granted, that doesn't happen. You're right. History's still there, but at the end of the day, well, okay, well, you have the same argument. You're banking the same argument on JJ Watt with his history coming here and possibly never getting hurt again.
Right.
I say the same.
Bosa done blew out both knees. Yeah. We don't know how he gonna come back and look, man.
How about what Bosa do? Sack you in
both knees though. Both knees with Bosa.
But guess what? Bosa gonna come back like a mad dog this year. You watch that fucking pass rush.
I hope.
Watch that pass rush. I know them boys is looking at their chops waiting to get back out there. They had to do some way watching Aaron Rodgers and these guys playing their spot. That's our spot, man.
I'm looking at some agent wide receivers over here, fellas, and personally, if we look to bring a receiver in as a free agent, it's going to be somebody to play the 3. You know what I'm saying? Because so the names on this list, and then from the list includes, AJ Green, Allen Robinson, Chris Godwin, T.Y. Hilton, Bashard Perriman, Kenny Galladay, Sammy Watkins, DeMarcus Robinson, Larry Fitzgerald, about 6'3". Marvin Jones.
Yeah, nobody mess with that dude. He too old, man.
Like Curtis Samuel, I consider him. Marvin Jones, I consider him. Galladay, I consider him. But seeing as how we need guys to play that maybe 2, maybe 3 role, or to give the 1s and 2s a breather, that's not going to be a starter.
Right. Man, look, if I'm going draft and I know we're not going to get Chase or Smith or none of them boys, I'm going Kadarius Toney. The boy is unguardable, man. Go watch the tape on him.
I don't know what his specs are. How big is he?
Toney like 5'11", 6 foot. But the boy quick. The boy is unguardable, man.
So he's Kyle kind of guy.
He is basically, he might be 5'10", but he is basically Tyreek Hill, dog.
Oh, like that, huh?
Oh, he's Tyreek Hill.
He's basically Tyreek Hill.
That's a big comp.
I like you.
He's basically Tyreek Hill.
That's saying a lot.
You didn't know Tyreek Hill was Tyreek Hill in college. You were way better than Tyreek Hill in college.
You're right. You know what I mean? You're right.
You go watch his player comp. He Tyreek Hill, man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get on you a little bit, man. Because speaking wide receiver, man, you were high on Pettis, man. So I'm a little leery of you, man. Lay you to death, brother. But you high on Pettis, man.
I didn't even know who Pettis was in college.
Oh man, let me tell you, man. Like I said, we leave Pettis alone. I decided to leave Pettis alone.
I've been watching Toney for 4 years. That
Okay,
boy, that's something serious.
and this boy seriously, Tyreek.
That boy, that's
Tyreek
something
Hill.
serious. Tyreek Hill. Go watch him. Kadarius Tony.
You said
Okay.
Tony?
Kadarius Tony. Florida Gators. Go watch him.
Right. Well, he was on our list. You know, the top 20. They had him up there. He was number 9.
Go watch him.
Hey, now just comment here asking about Pitts from Florida. Hey, whoever y'all Facebook user, I don't know your name, so I'll call you Facebook user. Hey, I like Pitts too, but again, we can't factor him in until we find out who the quarterback is.
Right.
Yeah, a lot
Now,
of this is we kind of putting the cart before the horse.
now,
a
if
lot of this
we,
because we don't know
if
who the
we,
quarterback is going to be.
right. Because we couldn't even get Pitts if we got done traded for Watson.
Right. Yeah, remember, I think I texted you guys about this guy, Melon Fonwo. Obi Melon Fonwo.
What you call me?
Huh? Obi Melon Fonwo.
Hey, but he gonna play. They got him. They got him. They say he gonna play cornerback though.
Yeah. Well, he's another one. Injury.
The Raiders drafted him as a corner in the second round.
Right. Well, we're hoping for another Jason Verrett with this move. You know,
Right.
another guy with an injury history, talented guy with an injury history who could possibly turn it around. So, you know, reclamations are a great thing when they work.
We need a strong safety because I'm not comfortable with Marcel Harris going into next year, and Tark probably finna walk.
What do you think about playing?
Harris has gotten better.
What do you think about playing more?
Gotten better.
What about playing more over Harris?
He's still about a 64 overall.
What about?
Well, I'll tell you this about Harris. Harris has a way of getting that ball, man. Like he came up with some pretty big strips. You know.
Hey. Well, you know, I'm all in on Harris.
DJ Metcalf and Lamar Jackson. So let's not sleep on this guy, man. Let's give him a chance.
Here's another Florida guy, so I'm all in on him anyway.
You biased, man. No, I'm not gonna give up on Harris. I like Harris. I like Harris. I said we keep him out.
Don't forget about Moore. We still got Moore back there.
Yeah, I like Moore too. I like both of those guys. I like both of those guys.
If he can play right with little bro said he gonna play, hey, he can probably beat out Marcel Harris.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. We get this pass. I'm just big on. I mean, I know we talk a secondary now, but I'm big on this pass rush getting back together, man.
I mean,
we get this pass rush going. That's gonna fix all that. But let's back on topic, man. Let's talk these receivers, fellas. Let's get back on these receivers, man. So, Hurd. You say you make Hurd your third.
Hopefully, we have a full off season this year. You know, OTAs, mini camps, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's no shortage because I would love to see Hurd healthy. The boys.
That's the thing. We want to get healthy. We just want to stay healthy. That's gonna be my prayers throughout the whole offseason. We're gonna pray to the football gods. Football gods, please hear us. Please hear us and keep our guys healthy, man. You know, that's what we need.
Man, but what y'all think it was, man? What y'all think happened as far as injuries?
I think not having OTAs. And then something I think is this guys personally. I mean, remember, like I said, these guys are millionaires, man. These guys can go out and get trainers and guys that can work with them on their skill set at their respective positions and help themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. Like I told you, from the color purple. Until you do right by me, everything you touch gonna fail. Hey, what we did, Cap. I'm telling you, that's just my personal belief.
Don't just say Cap. Now remember, you got to put your boy standing right beside him, Harbaugh standing right beside him. You know, with Harbaugh too. They did Harbaugh dirty too. They just and that's York, man. You know, he sided with that idiot. You know, I ain't gonna say his name.
That's what they did. So you see, they let us get on with the Super Bowl and said, Could you do right by Kaepernick?
Yeah. Till you do right by Kaepernick, ain't nothing gonna work out for you. You know.
Hopefully we get over it this season, man. I just want to see us win the Super Bowl.
Right. But guys, let's. I want to reevaluate this list again. Like I said, we got Jamar Chase at 1, Devontae Smith at 2, Rashad Bateman at 3, Jalen Waddle at 4, Rondell Moore at 5, Terrace Marshall at 6, Amon Ross St. Brown, excuse me, at 7. What's that? Tylan Wallace at 8, Kadarius Toney at 9, Seth Williams at 10, Sage Surratt at 11, Marlos Williams at 12, De'Ami Brown at 13, Anthony Schwartz at 14, Nito Collins at 15.
See, looking at this list,
Top,
knowing that Jamar Chase and Smith gonna be gone, my top two, and really the rest of these guys, we really don't know. Some of them decent, some of them pretty decent, man. They played pretty decent in college or whatever. But
I seen some stuff on Amon-Ra St. Brown, JoJo, when JoJo he mentioned that guy. So
some of these dudes ain't really just jumping off the tape to me.
Right.
But Jalen Waddell and Kadarius Toney, if we go on receiver, we got to get one of them two dudes.
Right. Well, Jalen Waddell, he was Waddell. He was
Alabama.
He was injured too, wasn't he?
He got hurt, but he came back and played a national championship game.
Okay.
And he shouldn't have came back because he snapped his ankle like that, Prescott.
Damn.
And that boy came back and played in the national championship game.
Right.
Hey, that boy was hurting them.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I felt bad for him, Drew. I felt bad.
He shouldn't have played. He ain't had no business being on the field. But he toughed it out. He toughed it out, man. He got there, made a few receptions and got some yards. But he was limping every time he went back to the huddle. He was limping. But if y'all would have seen that play, like the first game of the season, he snapped his ankle onto his foot was dangling. It was it was crazy, man.
See that hurts your stock, man. That hurts your stock because I mean, like I said, you got to be honest. You can't say that as an organization can.
And he was the number one. Smith was the number two.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? He was the man. Smith was number two guy.
Like I said, you can't say after the season we had injuries, man. We're not Laria guys, man, picking up somebody.
This the 49ers. It's the 49ers. They always do it.
We got to change something. We got to get better than that. We got to do better in that department, man, because it bites us in the end. Like I know Debo had some injuries in college too.
Right.
But I think this stuff he's going through in the pros, like hamstring and stuff like that, that's just him not taking care of his body, shit like that.
But like Kel said, man, we cannot continue to use these guys as gadget players with these end rounds and all of this.
Screens and
Right. We can't keep using them like that.
Right. Okay, Facebook user. Okay, Facebook users. If you can just click the StreamYard link, and it'll give us access to your photo and name, or just type your name into the comment so we know who you are. Give you the proper.
I'm following the broadcast through the group, and in the comments it's showing their names. You know what I'm saying? It's just it don't show up.
Oh, so it's StreamYard. So now in.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, we apologize for that. So if you can, just type your name into the comment. This way we know who you are.
That's my guy Barry, man. He's from San Diego. Hey,
All
Barry.
Right, Barry.
Like Don
What's up, Barry?
Go to the link, man. Just give StreamYard permission to to grant you access and all that. But you're right though.
Let me see. We need a strength and conditioning coach. Too many. I agree. We definitely have to do. The organization definitely has to do something on their end as far as addressing that. But then I still say the players themselves have to take that into their own hands. I mean, look at Brady. Why do you think Brady playing this long? Brady went on and got his whole new system. Brought his own trainers in. Told Belichick and the New England Patriots, "Thank you, but no, thank you. I got my own people."
You know what?
Man,
take your own health until y'all. Brady did that in New England.
Like what?
He had his own health line
away from the facility. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he brought his guy on the facility.
Right. Brady got his own personal guy.
Yeah. All these guys, I'm sure, listen, I'm sure in the offseason, all these guys got people that they work with. I mean, look at Camp Jimmy. When you had Camp Jimmy, there were guys out there helping them, working with guys.
What the hell did they do at Camp Jimmy then?
Caught COVID and got a bunch of motherfuckers injured. That's what he did. That's what he did. He came out and laid an egg game one.
Man, that was a waste of camp.
I was so pissed at Jimmy. Oh man, what's going on, Barry? Yeah, man, we sitting here, mad at Jimmy. Not too, like I said, I don't hate Jimmy, but Jimmy, you just couldn't get it done, man. At the end of the day, we trying to get receivers in the head. We need a competent quarterback that's going
right. I mean, because having
Brandon Ayuk with a decent quarterback. And I think Rosen is decent. I do think Rosen is decent.
Right.
I think if we can protect Rosen, he can get the ball downfield to these guys, and he can scramble a little bit. But
But
see,
see,
what Kyle needs, we don't need. Let's be honest. It would be a beautiful. It would be beautiful to have DW4, but we don't need DW4 to win.
right.
Okay, yeah, and then giving up
But
everything.
he'll make it a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to throw another analogy. I'm gonna throw another analogy out there.
Let's see what you got.
Well, listen, man. Like you got your daily running around that you do. Let's say you. It would be nice to drive around in a Range Rover, right? It would, but that hoopty would do the same job, wouldn't it?
It gives you that man. You won't look as good.
Won't look as good. You ain't gonna get no ladies in it, but at the end of the day, it still does the job. You still get to get around and do what you have to do.
But see, but look though now, Don. Now think
that was an easy one.
Now we know NFC is going to go through Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan all day. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Right. Tampa Bay threat. You know what I'm saying? So we need solid quarterback play. We can't go into the season with just average. Okay, now we need somebody who can beat.
But that was the only difference that you saw in the Super Bowl yesterday. I say, you know what? That's the difference between Jimmy G and Tom Brady. Now Jimmy G should have been tearing their asses up just like Tom Brady did last night. Because I didn't listen. All that shit they got away with against us, they were just getting called for last night. Because they were doing the same shit to us, holding and all the dirty shit they did that Super Bowl. Come on, man.
But with Tampa Bay, they about to get a little bit weaker though, because they finna lose David. They finna lose Godwin. They probably finna lose Fournette. They gonna lose Sue. They gonna lose what the dude named there, Barrett.
Oh, Shaq Barrett.
Barrett. They finna lose all these guys. They can't afford to pay none of these dudes. All these dudes gonna be out of there.
Right. Okay, it's Barry.
Oh, AB probably signed back, but he'll free agent too.
Right.
And you know what? Say what you want, but I wouldn't. For the right price, I'll take Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I mean, I see him every Sunday being a New Yorker, man, and I done seen that dude look horrible at times. But I mean, the Jets, you got to kind of, like they say, if you got shit all around you, shit gets on you. So Jets is a horrible team, man. So I mean, how good? I don't think
the Jets drafting a quarterback at 2 gonna fix the rest of their problems. They got too many needs.
I don't think so either. I really don't think they step away. They come off Sam.
If they were smart, they'll trade that second pick and get a whole bunch of other picks. Right. And then address other needs.
Yeah, and they can hold on to Sam Darnold. Like I said, if you put talent around him, you get more out of him.
Right.
And I think we get the equivalent in Josh Rosen. Sorry, I just don't think that Sam Darnold is head and shoulders above Josh Rosen.
Same draft.
Yeah.
Do I think that Josh Rosen is going to be an MVP? No, but do I think he get a job done? Yes.
But see, you never know though. We going off of what we seen in Arizona and what we seen in Miami. We never know. Them two situations that it was a lose-lose for them anyway. Miami was rebuilding, Arizona was rebuilding.
Right.
So we really don't know what Rosen looked like.
Right. Well, let's just hope he's got he's got more cojones than Jimmy. All right, we got Corey. What's up, Corey? Tom Brady would not allow this. Not have played this long if he would have played in Joe Montana's era, because back then quarter QBs was not protected like they are now.
Nobody in the league would have played that long. Because back then they were taking your heads off.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, the average career span back then was a good about 7-8 years, and they was up out of there.
Right. Sam is mobile. Rosen isn't. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I've watched Sam. I've seen Rosen.
He's more mobile.
It's really about. They're really about even, man. In a lot of areas, man. They're really about even. I can't say that one is more mobile than the other. I think Rosen is just as mobile as Sam. Neither one of these guys are gonna kill you, but they'll do it. They're both better than Jimmy. They're both more mobile.
We've seen Rosen kill us twice with a trash team.
Yeah, we saw that shit. You're right about that.
Rosen got a better deep ball than every QB on our squad right now.
Yeah, and like Barry says here, Rosen can throw the ball and he's smart. And that's all we need, man. We need somebody who can see the field and survey the field, man.
Like I said, we
Yeah, make
going
right
off of the
plays,
roads that we seen in Arizona and in Miami, to rebuild and lose situation.
Well, I saw him in the NFL. He wasn't that bad.
Nah.
You put talent around the man, you never know
That's
what you might get.
And then we're forgetting the X factor, which is Kyle. Kyle's gonna coach him up.
Right.
Kyle's gonna coach him up.
You know, and that's kind of how I knew, man, like that Jimmy just didn't have it. I'm like, he's setting you up for success. You're just not making the reasonable throws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we can't say this enough. I'm sorry.
The only throws that Rosen make that scare me a lot is it quick outs. Anything toward the sideline, he tend to be a little late, and the cornerbacks jump him and pick him out. But
all that can be worked on.
All that can be worked on. Other than that,
it's fixable.
Boy, got a pretty ball, man.
Jimmy ain't fixed it.
Damn sure didn't.
Shit.
Hey, number four either.
Son of a
When they had to throw anything to the sideline, you were hoping and praying.
Yeah.
You was on the floor like an Indian praying.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
Versus the quarterbacks on our roster, you play outside leverage at corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a DC, that's what I would do. Hey,
right.
We play outside leverage.
Right.
Because other than that, they can't do nothing.
But being that we're talking wide receivers, guys, do you think we even touch wide receiver this draft? I think it's possible we don't even go where we go nowhere near wide receiver.
I think
one, at least
with,
one.
With us having 2 third-round picks, I think they'll probably take one.
Hey, I tell you,
you think we go at one?
They'll probably take one.
If our first pick, if he isn't just like that guy, if we pick another D lineman, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well, let me tell you what I also heard. I also heard we may go edge.
But
we may pick one edge too. We may draft one, but I think that could be addressed in free agency.
Cousin, goddamn, Lawrence Taylor, little cousin.
But look though, man, you can get a good edge rusher as long as you do your homework. You can get one late. Look at Shaq Barrett; he was undrafted.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm tired of gambling on these dudes in the first round and then they don't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so many years we thought Armstead was a bust. Know what I mean?
Right. You put some talent around them, you know. It's kind of like a saying I always said in basketball. You know, when you play in a team sport, if you got studs all around you, they could kind of hide the guys that aren't that good.
The best season we got out of Armstead was 19, and that was because he had Bosa, Buckner, and Ford taking up double teams and shit. And then he could dominate. But this season, when it's basically just him on that D line.
Okay, Drew, here's another analogy. So if I put you on the dream team, I'm nowhere near a kick-ass ball player, but if you put me on the dream team around Jordan and all them guys, I'm not gonna look as bad.
I'm gonna have about 6 assists. I might score about 10 points because ain't nobody gonna want to guard me.
Ain't nobody gonna guard you, and that's what happened with that's what happened with Armstead. You had all them stuff. You had D Ford and Buck and both
right.
and your man in Buckner right next to you. Come on, man. Of course he's gonna look, better than what he was. And we got it wrong. I'll say this till the cows come home. We got it wrong.
Right.
We got it wrong. Buckner should not be in Indianapolis.
I'm with you on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play them. Yeah. Yep. I think Rosen is going to be play a big. I think Rosen is a bigger deal than we realize, than a lot of the faithful realize.
He might be, but we going to the season with Rosen. I ain't gonna allow him to be pissed, man. Okay.
Low round watch. Okay, Barry. I guess he's talking about wide receiver. We're gonna pick one. Lower round, lower third, middle, or lower rounds. Watch. I say about no later than the 5th round, we'll go wide receiver. Like you said, with the 2/3, they probably take one there.
All I know is we don't need no more possession guys. We need somebody to take the top off, man. Yeah. We don't need the defenses to be able to just.
We got 2 of them now, though. They're gonna make the ball to them.
That's true. We got
right.
Debo you can't take the top off the defense. Debo can. Look at perfect play. The 2019 season when we played Baltimore. Remember the bomb Jimmy threw downfield? The one strike he actually took in his old time here?
The one Debo.
Debo. And he threw it late.
Right.
Debo had to kind of, Debo the guy and grab it. And he put it there when he was supposed to. Debo wouldn't have had to do that.
Right.
So Debo can take the top off of a defense.
Right.
His route running ability is a lot better than what he's known for because of the way we scheme him. But I think we definitely got to get another receiver that can take the top off.
Right.
I think my guy to Houston can do it. I think he's a sleeper. I think he can do it, and he can return punts.
But he injured though.
But he had an injury. Okay, yeah, but I think
I gotta mess with you.
I'm calling you that guy we had a GM.
The guy in Jacksonville.
Yeah, that guy.
Don't say that motherfucker's name on this show. Oh no, I don't want to hear his name.
Look, right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the receivers that projected to go in like the 3rd through 5th round. So
right.
Right. I got something here with the top guys that are in I think like the top 6.
Trayvon Grimes.
Okay, we got what's the top 6 here? I think?
Who Grimes played for?
Florida, fool.
Oh shit. Hey, I thought hey, look, listen. Once again, go back and watch our Alabama game. Grimes, all them boys went off against Alabama.
Oh, that's what you telling me. They went on a Surtain.
Go watch it. I mean, they killed Alabama whole defense. But especially watch Kadarius Toney in that game. But Grimes, he went ham too.
Right.
But see, only thing with Grimes though, Grimes played behind a lot of guys. He wasn't like a top receiver for Florida.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys what I will do tonight. Sorry to cut you, Jew. I'm gonna definitely look at Rondell and Seth Williams tonight. Look these guys up because I know they've been pretty consistent on a lot of these rankings,
right?
And just see where they're at. I've pretty much seen everyone else. Like I say, Waddell out of Alabama. I've seen him, of course. Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, of course, the stud. That kid's a stud, man. Chase is a stud. He's a stud, but it's no way. We.
Oh yeah, we ain't getting Chase, man. I want him bad, but we ain't getting him.
And we wouldn't move up to get him. It wouldn't make no sense to. We wouldn't. Why would we?
I think the Dolphins gonna take either Chase or Smith.
Right. Well, like I said, it would draft capital, for a position that's not really a pressing need.
But see, Kev, with Grimes though, we could get Grimes like in the 4th or 5th round.
Hey, somebody on here? My fault, Judy. I mean, that's cool. I mean, and that's a range we looking at,
right?
But a guy I came across on here, his first name ain't the best name for 2020, but Wap Falor out of Indiana.
Repeat the name, man. Oh man, you dead wrong, man. Give me that name one more time.
On my mama, when I was watching the game, I was like, they call old boy Wap.
Wap.
Look.
Wap. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But he was all right. You know what I'm saying? But and again, we would need the guy to be a number 3. If he do better than that, cool. I mean, but it's gonna be hard to beat out, Ayuk and Debo.
Right.
Wap. I kind of like that. Wap. I like that.
I like some WAP too. I like some good WAP too.
I'm just saying, I think we all like some WAP.
Yeah, I think I can roll with that. I mean, listen, man. Yeah, my man. I didn't think that was actually his real name, and it was my man. It was at Green Bay. Ha. Remember that? Clinton Dix.
Right.
Ha, Clinton Dix.
Well, that was a nickname, though. You know what I'm saying?
You sure that was a nickname?
Yeah. His name is Hamidius.
I mean, it's a lot of dudes that it's a lot of them go by their nicknames. Like Juju Smith.
Yeah.
That's a nickname.
Look, when I first heard old boy name to play for Ohio State, I thought his name was Master P. Master T, the running back for Ohio State.
Okay.
The Master P. I was like,
T.
hold on.
So who never
Now
know?
look at,
This may not be WAP's name. His name may be. This may be a nickname. I'm sure it is.
same thing with Hollywood, Brian. Hollywood's nickname. He just go by Hollywood.
Right. Oh man, but like I say, this we're only really even having this discussion
Hey,
because
speaking
people,
of, I
yeah,
see his name Corey Davis, but ain't Corey Davis Tennessee Hill free agent too, right?
Corey Davis. No, Corey Davis is that's actually one of the group members.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I seen his name, and I was
Oh, I
thinking
thought you
about
were saying.
Corey Davis. I'm thinking about Corey Davis for Tennessee. He a free agent too.
Oh, okay. Oh, because of the name. Got you.
Right.
We need DB at 12. I've heard that. But I don't.
Are we taking DB over offensive line?
Honestly, it wouldn't be the responsible thing to do. It wouldn't be
If the
responsible to
best,
take a DB.
if the best offensive lineman on the table and the best DB on the table, which way y'all going?
We got to go line. We got to be responsible because DB we can get that in the free agency. We can still adjust that in free agency.
Well, only because if the pass rush is
Right,
reignited, that's tough, bro. But I would have to take the best O line for
right.
Best cornerback.
Well, not just that. It's more of a pressing need, and it's the responsible thing to do. Like I said, you don't buy rims when you got problems with your engine. You don't go out and buy 22s.
Hey, listen,
on a car you can't drive. So what sense does it make?
Partner back in we went to the All-Star game in LA in 04.
Mm-hmm.
Boy had old school, clean as shit.
Mm-hmm. What was that engine like?
Hey, nah, somebody broke in the shit the night for the All-Star game. He was like, fuck that window. We're going to the All-Star game.
Wow.
Hey, so so that's just to drive your point. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
Right.
We got to do what's responsible, man. We can't do what other teams do. Like, I look at teams like the Giants, for instance, like the year they drafted Saquon and they had all that issue. They had a horrible O-line. And you go out and draft a running back, who's going to block for him? And that dude stay hurt. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be responsible. You got to do the responsible.
And then the only thing make Saquon look good is Saquon will run the whole game. He'll run for 2-3 yards here and there. And then he'll bust one for 60.
60. Yeah.
That'll make it look like he did something.
Right.
Paper, right, yeah.
But I tell you this, man. I say the only way we even look at Pitts is if all other avenues are taken. Let's say if the best guys at the O-line are gone.
Hey,
the best guys.
Check the comments, bro.
The best guys in the secondary that we want. If the guys that we want, if I projected selections are gone and he's there, by all means, you definitely take the best guy available. We getting Watson champs.
That's twice.
I hope so twice.
Twice. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Twice.
Hey, twice. I've been praying every night. I'm in the bedside down to like, please.
Praying to the football gods. Even had a couple of tears in his eyes, man.
I'm to my crying, man. I got a little glass jar with my tears in it. Hey,
got our first cuz back. Unless it's Certain from Alabama, the kid from Virginia Tech, or the kid from Virginia Tech.
Horn.
No, that's
Farley. I like Horn. I like
Horn too, yeah.
South Carolina.
No need of taking a DB at 12. Well, I said 12. If we go DB at 12, we can get any one of them guys. All those guys should be there. Maybe Certain will be gone. But Horn, I think Horn and it's apples and oranges, man. I say well, Horn and Farley, you're not.
But we'll have a pretty good, know what I'm saying, thinking of what we're gonna do in the draft after free agency. If they fill out their cornerback needs in free agency, or who we pick up in free agency, that'll let us know what we're gonna mainly do in the draft.
Well, I'll go on a limb to say this: if we keep 12, some strange reason we keep, because I'll be honest with you guys, I honestly don't think 12 we're gonna keep 12. Something's gonna happen.
I don't think either. But I think they'll trade back and get some more picks.
Either that, or you know what I'm hoping. DW4. Take 12 and give me, he'll be going in that. So God willing that happens, we won't have 12. But if we do happen to have 12,
hey man, listen.
We're definitely going to get one of those top guys at CB, cornerback. We got to go corner.
Something in my gut tell me somehow, some way.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
But if we don't,
we got Josh. And Josh would be a hell of a backup.
Yeah, you know, Josh
Yep. Those are two good young. Let's think about it. We've been set at the quarterback position for quite some time with those two guys. They're too young. They're two young guys, man.
Best
And
in the house right now is Josh Rosen.
listen, for whatever reason, my man goes down. Josh is more than capable to come in there.
Rosen is what? Rosen only went like 24, 23, 24.
Yeah, they're both young, man. They're both in their early 20s. So my thing is this. It ain't like these guys we got when Jimmy go down. When Jimmy go down, we're done. You know, look at what we got coming behind Jimmy. It wouldn't be the same.
It'd be like, we already be like, come on, Jimmy, please. And when he go down, we be like, oh shit, game over.
Yeah. Yep. I guess this is Barry. O-line.
I'm going O-line.
Yeah, you're right, Barry. Yeah. O-line.
O-line every time.
But if it's, you see, once again, we say O-line, but it all depends on what's there. What's there with 12 at O-line? You know, we got to look at this list and we got to see what's there.
Look at it like this, though. Tampa Bay had a lot out there they could have took, and they went with worse, and it paid off.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, last year they kicked ass with the O-line. They drafted a bunch of O-linemen.
Tampa Bay didn't give a damn about no other position. They went O-line.
After Brady and went out and got a bunch of O-linemen.
Hey, look, if we get Watson, I won't be mad if our first couple picks with O-line.
Right.
Well, listen, if we get Watson, everything else should be O-line. You know, except we get one or two. Like I said, we're gonna need one receiver, and maybe DB. No, what the hell am I talking about? No.
I'm gonna say, huh?
On second. Well, think about it. If we do the right thing, if we're able to hold on to Verrett and Mosley, all we need to draft is one.
Yeah. Well, no. Mosley should be there.
I'm not even all the way comfortable with putting Mosley back out there. I don't see Mosley get burnt up all year.
Boy, this guy hates Mosley. You can't stand. You mad at
no,
people, aren't you?
Listen,
listen.
That's a Super Bowl.
Yeah. He mad at
That's exactly. But look though, Mosley, he pissed me off in the Super Bowl, and then I watched him too many times this season get burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched too many guys. I watched Hopkins, Metcalf, seen these boys put up almost 150 yards up on this dude.
Right. Well, getting back to Barry. Barry, you are 2,000% correct. If we're being responsible, you're right. What the hell am I talking about? Corners. Hell with that. We got to get this O-line together, man.
O-line.
We got. Let's be honest. If we didn't draft any other position, we got enough in the tank to still kick some ass if we can protect the quarterback.
Because it don't matter who your quarterback is.
Yeah.
If he got time to stand in that pocket, man, he'll find somebody open.
Well, not just the quarterback. We forgetting, guys, our running game is predicated on this O-line.
Right.
And our running game is what makes us go. So we're talking that's two major reasons why we need to get this O-line together. We have to get this O-line right. So thanks again, Barry, and you're 100% right.
And our running game this season didn't look shit like it did in 2019.
Well, not when you got an O-line that can't, you got McGlinchey sitting there just letting dudes, run them over.
Right. I'm with you, Tay. I'm going the same route.
Good point, little bro.
Yeah, I asked you guys last week. I think on a private text, you guys. I think I asked you, what are our chances of getting Mac?
Mac want to come here. He want to come. So I'm getting him.
Man, I'm excited.
Say too much.
I'm excited for this.
I'm going to get you. That's why we got to get rid of these big contracts. And
yeah.
Hey, it's funny, man. We talking about every position on the field, but as a DC, when I watch tape, my first watch is the O-line. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I look like. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey.
And
I got
know what it look like.
We got to get out of these heavy contracts. So D4.
Right.
Jimmy Garoppolo. It's been real. It's been real, baby. It's been real.
Hey, Kel, what you got to do? You got to cut it.
Got to cut it, baby. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, got to cut it. You definitely got to cut it. Get
your contract way too high. We need to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Grant.
Yeah, Jay's right. I guess he's talking about what's the guy? Mac. Right. Yeah, we definitely got a high chance of getting him.
He want to be here.
Yep.
Hey, I got another. What y'all feel about Todd Gurley saying he want to come here?
No, man,
and play in whatever role he can play?
Injury.
I bring Frank Gore before I bring Ty Gurley over.
No. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. No, don't do the brother like that. Gurley can help us. Yes, he's had some injuries, but Gurley can help us. Now, we're not like you said, we're not talking about putting him in a major role.
Yeah,
but on the goal line in Atlanta,
if,
on the goal line for Atlanta, that he had about 12 or 13 touchdowns.
Listen, man. The guy can help us, man. Look, he could do more for us than Jared McKinnon did.
Damn sure can.
Man, Juju could do, but man, listen, stop doing that.
Hold on, man. I'm like Barry Sanders, man.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill Gurley like that. Yeah, Gurley, granted, he may not be number one material like that, but Gurley can still get out there. He got some left in the tank. Gurley can help us.
I just think you never know with Gurley, man. I don't think nobody want to just give an opportunity to run like that no more. Everybody's just so scared he gonna
arthritis in his knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Gurley's asleep. Gurley, sleep on Gurley if you want. I take him.
He said he want to come here. He said he want to come here,
and I'll take him.
He said he want to run for.
You hitting Gurley with them, you dinking and dunking the Gurley out the backfield, man. Gurley come on, man.
He said he want to run for Bobby Turner. He said he want to play for Kyle Shanahan, man. Get him out
man.
here.
Gurley can help you, man. Think about it, man, and that'd be a great backup. When most need the rest, man. When Radio Raheem need that breather, you bring Gurley in there, man. Give him some work.
We still got Jeff Wilson.
But them guys, listen. Jeff Wilson is your battle ram. We talking about guys like you can dink and dunk to. That was supposed to be McKinnon, but you see that was a joke. The jet became a charter flight.
No, the jet was a paper plane.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll say you bring Gurley in. You give Gurley probably like 4 or 5 targets a game, like 7 or 8 touches a game.
Right.
Yeah, man. I think he'll be good.
Yeah.
And you never know. He might just get a little healthy when he get here.
You never know, baby. Well, we got Twice back, brother Twice. Man, every time Jimmy G dropped back, I do 10 Hail Marys.
Hey,
I said the same thing. I cringe when that guy drops back. Like,
as lead the screen. Ooh, all right.
And more times than not, it's going the other way.
Yeah. Well, look at you. He says he'd keep Mosley he keep for situations.
For situations, right? Me too. That's the only way. I'm not starting Mosley.
I thought you wanted to get rid of Mosley, man. I thought you was.
No, I'm not starting him. No, I keep him, but I'm not starting him, dude.
Yeah, I thought you was trying to get Mosley out the building, man. No, man, we keep him,
but I'm not starting Mosley, man.
Yeah. Granted, he comes in for certain situations. I agree, fellas. I agree.
So, to go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Okay.
So we agreed that Ayuk, Debo, if everybody healthy, it's Ayuk, Debo, and Hurd, or Ayuk.
I say Ayuk, Debo, KB.
But see, we had to pay KB, so
fine.
It'll probably be if he's healthy, Ayuk, Debo, and Hurd. But if KB comes. For player price.
KB gonna work with us. You know that. KB say he wants to retire a Niner.
If KB and Hurd have to battle it out in camp, I'm going with Hurd if he can stay healthy.
Okay, I fucks with that. And man, look,
if he stays healthy, that's a big if, fellas.
I'll be
either way it go.
We'll put the house on it.
Either way it go, they both Niners, so I'm cheering for both of them. But I'm still going with Hurd.
One with the proven hand, man. K busy.
And if
a tweet, what was that? What was that he put out? He's dancing in the street. He's dancing up the escalator. And
speaking of
fucking KB, he's a nut, man.
Speaking of KB, he was the other guy at the club with my nephew down. They say he was showing his ass too.
Oh yeah. You can see that. You can see that he always laughing and dancing. You can tell by his antics on the field. He's a turn it up, party guy.
My nephew said he a cool dude though. He say he funny as hell, man. He said can't be cool as fuck.
I'm sure he is, man.
Hey, man.
But like I say, Drew, them each you was putting together, Super Bowl night, man. Like Drew said, man, we got to get out. We got to hit the town, man. San Diego, man. We got to get on some of the meets out there, brother.
Hey, man. Hey, I tried to reach to the screen,
man.
Hey, I reached to the screen. I was like, dang, he playing on me like that, man.
Hey, look, Y'all come to Dago.
Look at Juju phone. It's all chewed up and shit. You done
All chewed up,
phone
man. I gotta get a new phone, man.
Yeah, man. And tell the missus, man, we got to talk to her about that outfit, man. She can't
Oh
be
my
doing
God. Oh man. Look.
Can't be doing that, man. Like I said, she mad at you, Juju. You done did something to her. She mad at you. Only way my wife would be put some Seattle shit on, she'd be pissed at me. I would have had to done something.
And how she see her fan way down there? Man, what?
She ain't no Seahawks fan.
She ain't no Seahawks fan. I told you.
Like the Falcons.
Juju done did something to her. Juju pissed
like
off.
The Falcons, man.
Juju pissed off.
What y'all might see, it's gonna be a video of me with some fire fluid, like I'm pissing on that Seahawks gear.
We got Corey Davis back. I agree. I'd love to have Gurley. Exactly.
And look,
Gurley can help you, man.
I was just bullshitting, man. Like when I said go over Gurley, I was just being a hometown type guy. You know, if Gurley healthy,
see, take go off for Gurley. Over there, man.
I would love to see Gore retire in 9-0.
Yes,
right. Me too.
I agree. 2 twice. We should have a drinking game based on.
Hell no, I ain't playing that.
No, man. We don't need. No, man.
Hey, we'll all be in the hospital.
We ain't doing that.
Any quarterback that's a free agent gonna be tied to us. Willie Beeman, goddamn.
Yeah, you name it. We did. 49ers. It's a good way to be, but it's not very practical, man. But like you say, Kev, we're gonna wrap this up, man. And you know, like we always say around this time, you know, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real. Because if you're not real, no need to be faithful.
Hey, what you say? Not a gang worry.
Not a gang over everything.
Peace. Peace.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted